Inflation has hit pretty much every sector this year, but it's been most notable right here at the grocery store where prices have shot right up. Are things going to be any better in 2023? I asked Canada's food professor.
We were hoping for better news for 2023, but unfortunately, the first half of 2023 will be challenging. We're not out of the woods yet. Unfortunately, we are expecting the food inflation rate to remain higher than the general inflation rate for the first half, but things will calm down. Things will get better, and we should end the year on a good note with prices being a little bit more under control than they are right now.
What's a little more under control? Because things are pretty expensive at the grocery store right now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's 5 to 7%. So for the average family of four, the food bill could increase by as much as $1,000. That's the first time we actually are predicting a higher increase, like an increase beyond $1,000.
Are there particular food products you're expecting to go up in price more than others next year? What are they?
The three categories we're following very closely for next year are our meat products, beef in particular, dairy as well. We are expecting a hike there, and vegetables as well. Especially during the winter months, we are expecting a weaker currency, unfortunately, as a result of higher interest rates in the U.S. And we are expecting the Bank of Canada to not increase as much, and so that may actually have an impact on our importers' buying power, if you will. Supply chains aren't going to be as much of an issue, but energy could actually be an issue. Although we are going to go through an economic slowdown, the economic slowdown will help. Will help. Let's face it, Richard. If grocers are offering steaks at $30, because some people are actually buying steak at $30, but there's going to be fewer people buying steak at $30 by the time we get to next year.
Is there any food that you're expecting to be cheaper in 2023?
The frozen aisle, actually, we are expecting things to be stable. They weren't this year. There was no safe place at the grocery store this year at all. But we are expecting the center of the store and the frozen aisle to be a little bit more friendly towards consumers on a tight budget, really. And those are categories we are expecting more stability typically. It didn't happen in 2022, but we are expecting some breaks in some parts of the grocery store. We are expecting consumers to remain frugal. They will continue to look for deals. They will continue to look for private labels as well. Consumers have been quite aggressive, and we're seeing more traffic towards discount stores as well in Ontario and elsewhere.